नई दिल्ली के प्रतिष्ठित यशोभूमि कन्वेंशन सेंटर में आज वाइब्रेंट बिल्डकॉन 2025 का भव्य उद्घाटन हुआ, जिसमें केंद्रीय वाणिज्य एवं उद्योग मंत्री श्री पीयूष गोयल और वाइब्रेंट बिल्डकॉन के ब्रांड एम्बेसडर सुनील शेट्टी उपस्थित रहे। वन नेशन वन एक्सपो थीम के तहत आयोजित यह भव्य इवेंट एक अनूठी पहल है जो सभी बिल्डिंग मटेरियल्स उद्योगों को एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म पर लाती है। यह मेला 16 अप्रैल 2025 तक चलेगा। वाइब्रेंट बिल्डकॉन 2025 भारत के निर्माण और बिल्डिंग मटेरियल्स क्षेत्र में तेजी से बढ़ते विकास को प्रदर्शित करता है और यह उद्योग के लिए अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण समय पर आयोजित हो रहा है। वर्ष 2024 में सिरेमिक और बिल्डिंग मटेरियल क्षेत्र ने भारत के जीडीपी में 9% योगदान दिया था और देश भर में लगभग 5.1 करोड़ रोजगार उत्पन्न किए थे। 2024 से 2033 तक भारत का कंस्ट्रक्शन उद्योग 6% से अधिक CAGR से वृद्धि करने की उम्मीद है, जबकि 2011 से 2024 तक औसतन 2,528.80 बिलियन का GDP योगदान हुआ है। वैश्विक स्तर पर भारत रोजाना लगभग 21.6 मिलियन वर्ग मीटर सिरेमिक टाइल्स का उत्पादन करता है और 3.2 मिलियन USD मूल्य की सिरेमिक टाइल्स का निर्यात करता है, जो वैश्विक बिल्डिंग मटेरियल्स मार्केट में भारत की मजबूत उपस्थिति को प्रदर्शित करता है। इसके अतिरिक्त भारत के पास दुनिया के कुल ग्रेनाइट संसाधनों का 20% हिस्सा है, जो इसे बिल्डिंग मटेरियल क्षेत्र में वैश्विक नेतृत्व की दिशा में अग्रसर करता है। केंद्रीय वाणिज्य एवं उद्योग मंत्री श्री पीयूष गोयल ने कहा कि वाइब्रेंट बिल्डकॉन एक उद्योग द्वारा संचालित एक्सपो है जिसे सरकार से एक भी रुपया लिए बिना शुरू किया गया है और इसे उन्होंने अद्वितीय उपलब्धि के रूप में बताया है।
So I very easily can call this the Mahakumbh, the ultimate Mahakumbh of construction. We've seen the impact that the Mahakumbh has left with the world, and this is a brand that I wouldn't say make in India or made in India. I'd say proudly Indian, because each one of them has come such a long way, in their journey. It's overwhelming to hear and understand. Thank you all for being here. Genuinely a global stage where innovation, technology and business come together under one nation, one expo. Proud to be a brand ambassador and willing to do anything that it takes to help this very expo grow. Once again, thank you all for being here in such large numbers, especially on a Sunday morning to give your time and come here. Very rarely do you expect turnouts like this. But then, when you have your union minister all out for the very event and making sure, we were talking about 2x and 3x, and suddenly everybody turns out here and says we need to make sure that it's a 10x event the next year. So wishing you all the very best, all of you, at Vibrant Buildcon, the entire team. Thank you for believing that I could add a little value to this. God bless, and once again welcome to the Mahakumbh of construction and the beautiful country of India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Building innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's my honor to invite our Honorable Chief to deliver his address.
Thank you very much, madam. My good friend from my home city, Mumbai, Shri Suniel Shetty ji. I don't believe he's only an actor. He's a youth icon and somebody we all look up to for the wonderful philanthropic activities that he does, for his leadership of the film industry, and for his passion for India. Thank you, Sunil ji, for coming today and gracing this wonderful occasion. We have with us the organizers of this event, Shri Jitendra Khatriya, Shri Vijay Agara, Shri Ramesh Mittal, Shri Vishal Acharya, Shri Nagendra Sankat, Shri Nilesh Bhai Jitparia, and all the wonderful people who have assembled so early in the morning on a Sunday, which also is a festival day. I must compliment each one of you for your commitment, for your dedication, for your collective energy in making the first edition of Vibrant Buildcon such a grand success. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Sunilji, this is like the first day, first show. If the movie does well on the first day, first show, you are sorted for the future. Friends, today is Baisakhi. All of us in North India celebrate Baisakhi and the wonderful work our farmers have done, and also provide food security, so that even in the toughest of times, India has been able to take care of itself, take care of 1.4 billion Indians. On this occasion, I would like to convey my greetings and felicitations to each and every farmer across the length and breadth of India for their contribution to making India a great country, a self-reliant country, a country where no child ever has to sleep on an empty stomach. And with Prime Minister Narendra Modi making sure, even in the toughest of times, at the peak of COVID, 800 million people, just imagine the scale and size, 800 million people getting free food grains across the length and breadth of the country, month after month, to make sure that India rapidly comes out of poverty, comes out of deprivation. One would wonder why I am saying this, because it has a straight linkage to the success of Vibrant Buildcon. Vibrant Buildcon is today providing for the country's rapid growth to get a good house for every family in the country, to provide the infrastructure to make India efficient, bring down our logistics costs, and take the country on the fast path of growth. Vibrant Buildcon today represents our abilities in terms of providing the necessary infrastructure to attract investments from across the world and the country. And therefore, it's truly a very, very satisfying Sunday morning when you see the energy in this whole room, when you see the wonderful display of our power in this field. One truly feels redeemed. One truly feels that the sacrifice of our freedom fighters at Jallianwala Bagh, those who were massacred by the British on this very day of Baisakhi, our martyrs gave their life for a free India, for an independent India, and our youth power, our business persons, our farmers, our young men and women across the country are today justifying the sacrifices of those martyrs, taking this country to greater heights, having already become the world's 5th largest economy, rapidly working to become the world's 3rd largest economy by 2027. This is the true tribute to all those who laid down their lives for the freedom of India, so that you and I could work, could breathe in free India, and could make India a great country, could serve this motherland for a better future. Friends, let's start with some good news. Has just become a grandfather. 20 days ago, his lovely daughter Athiya and our favorite cricketer Goel Rahul were blessed by a child, and he became Nana. हम तो नाना ही बोलते हैं ना. नाना ग्रैंडफादर माँ की तरफ से नाना होता है, तो अब अन्ना बना नाना। वैसे मुंबई में तो कभी कभी, या मुंबई नहीं, मुंबई फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में, और ये मैं हिंदी में इससे बोल रहा हूँ कि हमारे विदेशी डेलीगेट्स को समझ ना आए, तो मुंबई फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में तो अन्ना का कैरेक्टर यानी, और नाना भी लगभग डरावना होता है। But I don't think any of us gets intimidated by the wonderful screen presence, by the wonderful personality of our guest today. And I'm truly grateful that Suniel ji has flown in all the way to Delhi to encourage Vibrant Buildcon, so that as he has now set the benchmark, by 2026, Aishwarya, and she was walking along and she said, no sir, next year it will be 10x. And Suniel ji has now set the benchmark for 2026. But why I shared this story with you is to show you the changing mindset, the changing way India looks at the future. We are not happy with incremental growth. We are not happy with small targets. We are not satisfied with a small achievement. India of today, our youth power, be it in government, be it the bureaucracy, be it the business circles, be it our film industry, we all aspire to become a global superpower. India will not settle for anything which is second best. And this venue, in some sense, reflects the thinking of New India. How did you like the venue, friends? Was conceptualized by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who had originally in Gujarat started the concept of large mega exhibitions, mega conventions, when he started the Vibrant Gujarat nearly 15 years ago. Actually not 15, now we're talking about 20 years. To bring the entire construction ecosystem under one umbrella, under one venue, or actually looking at the future, I think one venue will be too small for him. Next time we'll have to plan possibly both Bharat Mandapam and Yashobhoomi simultaneously. And by the way, friends, what you are seeing here is only half the current venue of Yashobhoomi. We have an equally big space right next to this, the side of the side. Which side? On the other side. So we have an equally big space right behind you. And we are building two more ahead of that. So Yashobhoomi will have 4 such large exhibition halls at one venue. Beyond that, we'll have offices, we'll have hotels, we'll have commercial complexes, shopping malls. And why am I sharing all this with you? Well, that's the business that is going to be generated for all of you who are present in this room and who are exhibiting your industrial and business activities. Bharat today is ready to make sure that every family in the country has a good quality home of their own. Bharat today has become the epicenter of global capability centers, more than 1,700 of them working in different parts of the country. Bharat today, under Make in India, is rapidly expanding its manufacturing ecosystem, particularly in sectors related to the construction industry. Bharat today is at the forefront of the digital revolution, with 5G rollout in Bharat across the length and breadth of the country faster than any other part of the world. And friends, I can go on and on, but all of this is only possible because somebody amongst you produces steel, somebody amongst you produces cement, somebody amongst you makes electricals. Could be air conditioners, could be heaters, could be light fittings, could be geysers. Somebody amongst you provides the machinery for construction. Somebody amongst you provides the automation for building management systems. Somebody amongst you makes CCTV cameras for security. And the list will go on and on. The real estate sector, whether commercial, industrial, residential, the infrastructure sector, railways, airports, ports, roadways, highways, inland waterways, our massive electrical systems, transmission, distribution. The list is endless. The potential is immense. And I think our effort is to bring under one umbrella Vibrant Buildcon should showcase every sector related to the construction ecosystem. And I can tell you, friends, the amount of work that's going on all across the country, the amount of new initiatives that are launched regularly to promote infrastructure, both in the private and public sector, to make sure that every family has a home of their own, to make sure that industrial growth keeps pace with the demands of a growing India, demands of the world. The mega projects happening, superpower, to grow faster than the rest of the world as we are today, the world's fastest growing large economy. To formalize our business ecosystem, make sure our workers, our employees get a good quality of life, get good wages, get social security, bring them into the formal workforce. Innovate in whatever we do, so that our effort and our determination has the strong bonds that a growing country, that a country of young aspirational Indians has to achieve not small targets, but achieve the biggest goals. As they say, we must have audacious targets, big targets, and we must all participate in the collective effort to achieve these big targets. Congratulations to the organizers of Vibrant Buildcon 2025, and may God be with you, give you all grand success. I must compliment the hard work this team has put in, along with all their other colleagues. Thank you very much. It's a big sacrifice. Not easy to set up such a large show. It takes a lot of pain, a lot of energy, a lot of personal sacrifice. Family, businesses, all have contributed.
आप सबसे शेयर करना चाहता हूँ ये पूरे प्रोग्राम में, in this entire program, the organizers of Vibrant Buildcon have not taken 1 rupee assistance, not 1 rupee from the government. It's completely industry-led, industry-sponsored and industry-financed. That's a very big achievement. Very rarely have we seen such a grand show where government did not have to spend 1 rupee. very big congratulations to all of you.
We would like to thank Honorable Minister Shri Goyal for his kind presence. Also, we would like to thank our guest of honor, Shri Suniel Shetty ji, for his kindness of the presence here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Vibrant Buildcon is now open. Go out and experience the amazingness that Vibrant Buildcon has to offer to all of you. Bringing to you one of its kind, very first time in India, Vibrant Buildcon. One nation, one industry, and one expo with this one